Good afternoon, everyone. This is your man, Rory T. Edwards. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Uh, I am going to actually try to stay within the time period that I have expressed on my timeline. That I'm going to give you 3 minutes of house calls. So the doctor's about to make a house call, and what I want to do is some of you have been following me, know that I have been traveling a little bit. One of the things that I enjoy doing in my mature phase and stage of my life. But what has happened is that I've had a lot of conversations here and abroad with younger people who are looking at starting a relationship, starting to get together with one another to enter into the realm of matrimony. And the one thing that's funny about it is I tell them I am not that person to talk to you about what it takes to be in a successful marriage. But what I can definitely tell you is what it takes to be a successful person. And that's what I'm going to put together for these 9 series that I want to talk to you all about these particular words that can actually be of empowerment to you, but can also be disheartened if taken out the wrong content. And the reason why I'm starting this series is because I think so many people have taken words and misrepresented them. And it's not the fact that you are using the word in the wrong content, it just depends on how you utilize the word. And so, what I want to talk about today is a word that I think everybody has been associated with. And today's word is about promise, a promise. And so, what do we do when we make a promise? As parents, when we have our children, the first thing we do is we promise that we're going to give them a better life than we had. In relationships, you promise the person that you'll never do anything to hurt them. In going to work, you promise that you're going to go to work every day and do the best job that you possibly can. In your family relationships, you promise that you'll never cause strife in the family. But then something happens, people. Something happens. Life happens. And when life happens, promises get distorted, promises get broken. And the one thing that we get caught up in is that we get caught up into the fact that I made a promise. Well, the promise is just a declaration that you say. It's almost like a resolution that I am going to do something or I am not going to do something. And your intentions may be good. Your intentions may be good on the promise that you make. But you also got to understand the circumstances which are going to happen in the time period for which you said, I am going to fulfill this promise in this time period. So if you tell somebody that you get married to at 20, that I promise that our life together will be as fruitful and beneficial that we can have, you have to realize that at 40, what has happened in life? Life happens. And if you do live long enough to be in a relationship for a long time, life is going to throw you some curveballs. It's not about the failure, it's about what you learn from the failure. It's not about the promise, it's having the ability to make adjustments to the promise. Because the promise is just that. It's a declaration. A promise is a good word that you tell somebody that they have your undivided commitment to making sure that what they said that came out their mouth, they are going to be able to fulfill it. With the Rory T. Edwards Group, our motto is you can withdraw what you did not deposit. And in most cases, what we do is when we make a promise, we're trying to withdraw more than we deposited into our life account to fulfill that promise. And so, what I've been talking to people about in their relationships is if you're going to make promises in increments that you would make choices or you would make goals. Make promises in short cycles. Just say say for instance you're in a relationship and you're in a new relationship, you say for the first year, what I promise to do is every Friday we're going to have date night. And so that's something that's obtainable. That's something that's attainable. And date night doesn't mean you have to go out and spend thousands of dollars. Date night could mean you go out and walk in the community together. Because what they say, when the love and all of the affection is gone, and I heard a friend of mine today post this, when the intimacy is gone, It's the memories that you make that you can sit down and fulfill that promise just by being in each other's company. It's also about the key thing is being able to make the promise to yourself that you have the ability to fulfill the words that come out your mouth, to fulfill the promises that you make to anybody. So the word that I said I was going to talk to you about today, and I have gone over because this is day one, but I will stay on target for the next few days as we go forward with these other empowering words or words of disheartenment. But as we think about us making promises to people, the first thing I would like to advise to you is make a promise to yourself that you are going to be the best person possible, that you are going to be the best you can possibly be, so that when it's time to fulfill that promise, you're able to oblige the individual or the situation for which you promise to fulfill that declaration. I thank you very much for allowing me into your humble abode today on Facebook and giving Dr. Rory T. Edwards an opportunity to make this house call. It's been a wonder. It's been my pleasure serving you today and providing some of this wisdom and professionalism. And I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Same time, same back channel, same place. But until then, you all have a great day of declaration. And you have an amazing day of, of transforming your life and the promise that you make to yourself that your life will be the best. If you need to talk more advice, please reach us at www.rorytedwards.com. That's my website, or you can send me an email at rorytedwards1@gmail.com. Until we talk on, may the Creator continue to bless you. Be well.